Hello everyone, and welcome to this tutorial about NaturalONE and DevOps. The focus of this video will be team deployment and the private mode. This is an image showing the NaturalONE DevOps process and toolchain. Source code changes happen in repository-based team development using a source code management system like Subversion or Git. Let's take a more detailed look at this part of the process, especially using private mode and how it works in NaturalONE. The NaturalONE development environment is used to implement natural applications. NaturalONE connects to a natural development server to build and run an application. A source code management system like Git or Subversion is used as the repository server. Developers create a local copy of the source code, which they modify in isolation. Modifications are uploaded and executed in private mode, which means they don't affect other developers. Once work is finished, changes are made available by committing or pushing them to a central repository. Continuous integration transfers the changes from the repository to the shared development environment. Private mode libraries is one of NaturalONE's features. It allows multiple developers to share the same development environment with its setup and ecosystem. Developers can work in parallel without impacting each other. Private mode libraries contain only the modifications a single developer has made. In this diagram, Peter and John each have a private library while modifying modules and working in the shared environment. NaturalONE is fully managing this, allowing natural applications to share the same natural development server for build, execute, and test. The continuous integration process incorporates a consistent version of the source code from the repository into the shared libraries. This makes the changes accessible for other developers. Let's look at this in NaturalONE. This is the NaturalONE development environment, and in the left-hand view is the navigator, which displays my workspace and all the projects I'm working on. At the moment, there is a single project, Lib1, which is connected to a Git repository. Let's expand the project, look into the libraries, and navigate to the program Hello World. We'll execute this program via the context menu, Run As, and Natural Application. This opens a natural Hello World application. By clicking on the program, we open the Natural Editor in the middle, which displays the source code. Let's modify this simple program by adding the word private to the text. Save and upload the module and execute it again to see the changes put into effect. And here we see the new message. Let's use the Natural Server view to connect to the remote natural environments and start the same program in the same library of the shared development environment. If we execute this via the context menu, we can still see the old message. This is what other developers will see and use at this stage, meaning they are not affected by my modification. The magic happens inside the private mode library created by NaturalONE. It contains only the modules I've changed. We see the Peter1 library, which contains a single module, which is the Hello World program we just changed. If I've finished my work, my changes are pushed and committed to the central Git repository, and continuous integration transfers it to the shared development environment. This video was about NaturalONE and DevOps with a closer look at team development and the private mode.